really, encouraging your listeners that whatever God is calling you to do, you should obey him. He's calling you to do something. And again, it doesn't have to be starting your own nonprofit or traveling to Thailand or whatever. Even just being the mom and the wife or the husband, and the dad that you are being called to be. That is whatever God's calling you to do, please listen to what he's saying. And I did that when we started BBright. We started this from the ground floor up. And so we were helping these 40 girls in Thailand. And then at the end of last year, beginning of this year, an opportunity came to take on a school in Kenya. And it is in the second largest slums of Nairobi, Kenya. There are 500,000 people that live in 1 square mile, right? It's hard to wrap your mind around what that's like, but it's a 10 by 10 shack that has corrugated tin walls and ceiling with no running water, no running sewer, no clean water, no electricity. And these children, right, without this school would have no access to education, let alone food, right? These families that I just described live on 30 cents a day, which is $100 a year. So that's when you start talking about pocket money, you're like, hold on a second. We're talking $100 a year is what the family lives on. So there's a school there that's been long established. It's called AIC Zion School, and Reverend Johnson Wambua is the headmaster and been the architect behind all of this. And now he has a school in that slum for 500 kids. They are there from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And that is the safest place for them to be in that environment, as you can only imagine. It's very dangerous. When I was there, actually, there were protests happening. And so we didn't really get to see much of it because it was not very safe. But and these kids, one, they get an education about math and reading and writing, but they also get an education, again, about being a child of the Most High King and what does that mean for them, how they are lavishly loved by their Heavenly Father. And, and they get food to put in their bellies every day, which they wouldn't get otherwise. They're well cared for, they look healthy, and they are very happy. So when this first started coming, I was like, wait a second, this is not what I had in mind. I expected that we would grow, but not like this, because we kind of took on another organization that we were familiar with, and we were very familiar with the partnership with AIC Zion. And so now we have a second country where we have these 500 kids at this school and another 300 at a different school. And God has been doing amazing things this year through that. And we've been running very hard to keep up with him, but you know what? It's the greatest job in the world.